Right then, I'm standing here getting soaked waiting for the bloody next bus, so I might as well tell you what's driving me mental. Customer service. Aye, you heard that right. Or should I say, the complete lack of it. I walked into a shop yesterday, nae naming names, but you know the type, looking for something simple. And there's 3 staff members having a proper blether about their weekend plans, their dating dramas, and God knows what else. Meanwhile, I'm standing there like a spare part, wondering if I've become invisible. 5 minutes I waited. 5 bloody minutes while they discussed someone's night out and how Gary from the warehouse is such a laugh. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. "Sorry to interrupt you guys," I said, "but am I allowed to buy something here, or is this a private social club?" You should have seen their faces. Pure shock that a customer had the audacity to interrupt their conversation. One of them actually looked annoyed that I wanted to spend money in their shop. When did this become acceptable? When did serving customers become optional? I'm not asking for them to bow and scrape, but acknowledging that someone's walked through the door. That used to be basic courtesy. But here's what really gets my blood boiling. They act like you're being unreasonable for expecting service. Like you're the problem for interrupting their chat about last night's Netflix binge or their mate's relationship drama. I've watched folks standing at customer service desks while staff finish their personal conversations. I've seen people wandering around shops, clearly looking for help, while employees carry on like they're in their living room instead of at work. And the worst part? Most folk are too polite to say anything. They'll stand there increasingly frustrated, but afraid to interrupt because they didn't want to seem rude. Meanwhile, the staff are being paid to serve customers, nae host a bloody coffee morning. When has this happened to basic work ethic? When did doing the job you're paid for become too much to ask? When did customers become interruptions instead of the reason the shop exists in the first place? I'm nae against friendly workplaces. I'm nae saying staff canna have conversations. But maybe, just maybe, acknowledge the customer who's walked in before you finish discussing what happened on Love Island. It's nae about being difficult. It's about respect. If I'm coming into your shop with money to spend, the very least you can do is acknowledge I exist. So here's your challenge this week. Next time you're in a shop and staff are ignoring you for their personal chatter, speak up. Politely, but firmly. "Excuse me, could I get some help when you have a moment?" Because here's the truth. They're being paid to serve customers, nae socialise. And until we stop enabling this behaviour by standing there like wallpaper, nothing's going to change. Well, there's your 3 minutes of retail reality. Now go expect the service you deserve instead of apologising for wanting to buy something. See you soon, and remember, your money deserves respect, not to be treated like an interruption.